Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness is sounding the alarm on growing instability in Cuba, warning Caribbean leaders that the crisis next door could have far-reaching consequences. Speaking at the 50th CARICOM Heads of Government meeting this afternoon, Dr. Holness struck a firm but carefully balanced tone, urging humanitarian concern, democratic principles, and renewed dialogue between Havana and Washington. Sandy Williams reports.
At the regional table, Jamaica is pushing security to the top of the Caribbean agenda. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says Kingston has strengthened intelligence sharing, border management, and cooperation with CARICOM partners and Interpol. But it was Cuba that drew the sharpest focus.
Humanitarian suffering serves no one. Apart from our fraternal care and solidarity with the Cuban people, it must be clear that a prolonged crisis in Cuba will not remain confined to Cuba. It will affect migration, security, and economic stability across the Caribbean basin.
Yet, his message lands in the middle of a long-running geopolitical fault line, the strained relationship between the United States and Cuba. Jamaica is now openly calling for constructive dialogue between Washington and Havana, a notable intervention as tensions and sanctions continue to shape Cuba's economic reality. Importantly, while Jamaica is urging for regional attention, Cuba itself is not a member of CARICOM. This means that the Caribbean community's influence is largely diplomatic and not institutional. Now, that makes Jamaica's push politically sensitive and strategically significant. Dr. Holness made it clear where Jamaica stands, firmly backing democracy, human rights, and open market economies, while still expressing solidarity with the Cuban people.
Sustainable prosperity requires openness to ideas, to enterprise, to investment, and to the will of the people.
The Prime Minister also framed the moment as a potential turning point, suggesting the shifting geopolitical climate could open space for reform and engagement. CARICOM leaders are expected to continue deliberations on regional security and Haiti as Jamaica pushes for what it calls a more coordinated and mature Caribbean response to emerging threats. Sandy Williams, TVJ News.